This is Q Racing News, brought to you by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.
The Association of Racing Commissioners International, the RCI, met in Lexington this week for its 80th annual conference on racing and wagering integrity. The conference opened with a call for increased diligence on the part of the federal government in both enforcement and resource allocation regarding laws governing compounding pharmacies and the distribution of illegal substances at racetracks. President Ed Martin said the failure of the federal government to enforce its own laws is making the RCI's job tougher. Read more about the conference at arci.com. Ruidoso Downs majority owner R.D. Hubbard is one of 12 recipients of this year's Horatio Alger Award. The recognition is bestowed by the nonprofit Horatio Alger Association of Distinguished Americans. It recognizes business leaders who show a commitment to philanthropy and education and who have overcome significant personal challenges to achieve success. Hubbard says it's an honor to be recognized not just for his accomplishments, but also for the humble beginnings that shaped his character. Los Alamitos Racecourse on Sunday hosted its first of the year derbies, one for the boys and one for the girls. We start with the Grade 3 La Primera Del Ano for 3-year-old fillies. Freakier LLC's Feisty Flo was competing in her first derby of the year. She ended up with the fastest qualifying time out of all the horses in the final, and jockey Santiago Mendez would ride her to a half-length victory for trainer Jose Flores. She's by TR Dasher out of the Bono Jazz mare Sables Bono. She almost qualified for a fistful of futurities at Los Al last year, but never quite made it. Her share of the $223,000 purse was worth the wait. The Grade 3 $200,000 El Primero Del Ano Derby for colts and geldings was won by Ronald Hartley's Moonist, a separatist gelding out of Your First Moon by First Down Dash. Hartley's gelding was the even money betting favorite and led wire to wire. Jockey Cesar de Alba rode for trainer John Cooper. Time was 19.534 seconds at 400 yards. Finishing second was Ed Allred's Fire Cliff. World champion Racing Stables' Don't Walk Peacefully came in third. Also, Los Alamitos held its first 2-year-old races of the year this past weekend, and Ed Allred's Mystery Man will be the first freshman winner of the season at the Southern California track. He's a TR Dasher gelding and was ridden by Cruz Mendez for trainer Jose Flores. At Sunland this week, feature Mr. Who took the Grade 2 Bank of America Sunland Championship Challenge to automatically qualify to the Challenge Championship main event in November at Prairie Meadows. Incidentally, feature Mr. Who's last win was this same regional qualifier last year at Sunland. Feature Mr. Who premieres at number 7 on this week's AQHA Racing Horse Player Now Top 10 poll of 3-and-ups. No changes at all to the top 6, just some slightly different vote totals. The weekly poll of 2-year-olds will premiere at the end of the month, so be looking for it. Head to AQHARacing.com and check out Andrea Caudle's latest pedigree analysis, this one on Feisty Flo, winner of the La Primera. And the April edition of the Q Racing Journal is online, so go check it out also at AQHARacing.com. And the April 15th Racing Challenge nomination and payment deadlines are coming up, so don't let them pass you by. You'll find Regional Challenge, Maiden Challenge, and Bonus Challenge schedules at our website. That's it for Q Racing News. I'm Matt Darby in Amarillo, and I'll see you next week.
Q Racing News is brought to you each week by the Bank of America Racing Challenge.